Hi friends, this is Teacher Paul. We're beginning a new series here at the Victory Team. This is by request. Many Vietnamese, I'm surprised because it's not really what I'm known for. I'm known more as a Bible teacher and grammar preacher, but they want to be taught the subject of child training. And I think, okay, I'll get into it. And as I prepared, I noticed that there's a lot of books, a lot of quote-unquote experts. But most of the books are just how to manipulate your child, how to kind of control them into being good behavior so that you can do whatever you want to do. I don't believe that. I believe that God gives us clear instructions. Training a child is really training a parent first, and the child will follow. So I hope you enjoy it. Forgive me if I offend you. I do not mean to offend you. Let me state this, and then we'll start. You love your child, and you're good parents, just the fact that you're trying, you're doing well. So don't be discouraged, but I hope you'll just be open-minded, and in the end, you'll trust God. God has a lot to say about training a child, okay? Here's what I want to do in this series is I want to teach biblical principles and practical principles that cross cultural boundaries. What you may do over in this country may be different over here, but the Word of God is true everywhere, and we can find a common ground in that. And I want to also introduce maybe practical and common principles that have been lost, or we're losing them, and maybe swept away by some modern thinking. Okay. If you have a Bible, let's go to Psalm 127. Psalm 127. Verse 3, I'll start in verse 3. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is His reward. It's a reward. It's a blessing to have children. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. Here the psalmist is saying, your children are good. It's a blessing. It's a heritage. It's a special possession to have. And unlike some things, I've heard this, well, God doesn't give us instructions. We just have children and have to figure it out. Oh, yes, He does. God gives us a lot of instruction. But do we follow the instruction? Let's see how we do. Training your child, listen to me, training your child to maturity is your greatest responsibility. It's more important than getting rich, getting a house, getting something, whatever you're chasing. Training your children to where they're mature is your greatest responsibility. By the way, it's also your greatest joy. I mean, I put my place here in 3 John, way toward the back of the Bible. 3 John is only one chapter, so it's verse 4. John said this. John's an old man now, but he writes back, and he says, I have no greater joy. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children walk in truth. You're going to find that the greatest joy that you have is when your children, your mature children have grown and they walk in truth. You'll have a sense of satisfaction and joy that you can't imagine. It's a wonderful thing. So here's our topics in our little program. We're going to finish this introduction. We're going to talk about we're going to break it in by the child's age. I said birth to like 5 years old. You could say 4 or 6. It's rough. It's approximate. And then from 6 years old, again, approximate to maybe 12 years old. And then 12 years old to adult. And each one of these segments has some good biblical principles to learn. And finally, the one that people ask about the most, and probably is the most culturally sensitive, is discipline. How do I discipline my child? When? And I'm confused by that. So that's what I hope to do. Let me finish the introduction, and then we'll move right into it. God has ample instruction for parents and the family. But a family that is out of order is a bad teacher. This class, while we call it child training, is essentially parent training. You live your life the right way, and your child will follow you. Your child will follow the exact order. God's order for the family is this. Husbands, yeah, this is tough to do, love your wives. There's many other loves that come into your heart. Love your wives. Number 2, wives, submit yourselves to your own husband. Oh, that's it doesn't qualify if he's this or if he's that. Wives, submit yourselves to your own husband. And thirdly, this is where the children come in. When they see the order and it's followed, and it takes faith to do those things. Children, obey your parents in all things. And families that follow that order are happy families. It's good. Parents, I'm speaking to you parents, you are the model. You teach with your life. Your children are learning from you. Discipleship. Discipleship begins at home. Hypocrisy and duplicity are not hidden from your children. You know that. Your children know. They know about you. They learn about you. You can't hide. And so you fly straight and they'll fly straight. At least they'll have that chance. Paul wrote this to Timothy over in 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 14. I'll read it here, I got it on the screen. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of from a child. Continue in the things that you've learned. From even a child up. Continue in those things, Timothy. You were given a good foundation. You were given a good pattern, a good model, a good example. Let me say this too. We train our children. We don't raise children. We recognize, and I'll explain what that means. We recognize, one, it takes a deliberate effort. Parents, it's going to take work to train your children. And two, it's going to take a trust in God's plan for you training your children. You have to believe what God said. A child that's raised to maturity is the product of both faith and hard work. Proverbs 22 verse 6, you've probably heard this. This is a very popular child training verse. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Proverbs 22:6. God's promise is this: if you'll train them, he'll bring them back. They may go out, but they'll come back. At least they'll know the way back. It's good. Let me say a few things. I'll try to be gentle, but the best way I can say this is, here's some stupid things. Some stupid things parents have told me. Here you go. They look at me and my children, my wife, my children, and they say this: you're just so lucky to have a good behavior child. It has nothing to do with luck. It has to do with faith and hard work. There's no luck. Not like, oh, I hope my child is goody bad, good. No. You make it so. Don't say something stupid like that. Don't say something stupid like, well, why doesn't the school or the church, why don't they teach my child good manners? Perhaps, there's another one, perhaps my child has bad behavior genes. They were just born bad, just the way it is. You're lazy. You didn't put the work into training your child. You didn't make it a priority. And now you're paying the price. And you're trying to blame the school, the church, the government, your environment, your neighborhood. But that's your problem. Your fault. Don't say dumb things like that. I hope I got your attention. I'm not saying you're dumb. You're smart because you've tuned in. That's our introduction. I really hope that you can continue on through the episodes. You'll be pleased. Your child will be a blessing to you and to others. And as always, if you enjoy it, like and comment and subscribe. God bless you. We'll see you next time, okay? We're just beginning, so come back.